Yeah, Isaiah Evans with the big shot, the game winner. I do want to flip this. I want to talk a little bit about the Florida angle here. And Norm, we'll go to you first on this one. The questions that we had was not about their front court. We know how good Tommy Hawk is. We know how good Alex Condon is. Ruben Chinyelo is a walking double double. The question has been the guard play. And Xaivian Lee, I don't think has been good enough yet this year outside of one second half against Providence. But we saw Boogie Fland in the second half today really get it going. He had 13 of his 16 in the second half. And I think it was like in the last 5 minutes, he had 4 pull-up jumpers that he hit that really brought, like when their offense stalled down the stretch, it was give it a Boogie, let Boogie go make something happen. And he finally made something happen. Can that be something that is sustainable with him? Can he consistently be that guy that can get you a shot when a possession breaks down?
I think he's totally capable of it, and I saw it firsthand when we played against him in an exhibition game last year. But he's extremely fast. He's got great length. He's a very good on ball defender. He can really snake a ball screen and get in there, and he's good from mid range. Probably better from mid range than he is from
Mm-hmm.
three. So I thought he just got very aggressive and confident in how he was playing. I thought the biggest thing for Florida was in the first half, their big guys were probably a step slow and playing on their heels because Boozer was playing so good. And I thought in the second half, the bigs started doing what they normally do: crash the boards, attack the glass, play with a force. I thought they played with in the second half because they do have the best front line, one of the best front lines in the country. Uh, Thomas is always going to get to his right hand and he's going to attack the hoop. I think he's playing very, very well for Florida right now, but they have got to get something from Xaivian Lee. He's struggling to score. He's not shooting the ball well at all. He's actually passing the ball pretty good, but they've got to get him and Boogie playing well at the same time. I think it's a huge key because they're going to play against very athletic teams in the SEC when the conference schedule comes around.
Yeah, how do you do that, T. Rob? How do you get a guy that is struggling like that to get going?
I think it starts in practice. It starts in between all the games. I mean, well, he has the conference schedule and non-conference schedule to build confidence, but I think it starts with them, man. It starts in the practices. It starts with doing all the small things over and over and over, and then building good habits so that when it does come late in the year, you rely on habits, good habits that you've been trying to build. If you do hit a slump again, and that way you know how to play through it. Speaking of, I think that's something big too. Finding other ways to affect the game. I think I'm a big believer, if you find another way to affect the game, your true talent or your true gift is going to find its way back, to you naturally. If you just find your way to stay in the game somehow. But that's that. But for Florida, man, I want to welcome Flan to the party because I've been watching Florida and I've been watching, been reading preseason. They've been waiting for this second half. The first half, you couldn't throw a penny in the ocean, but the Flan we seen in that second half, if Florida could get that every game from him, most of the year, then they're a new team. They're a completely different team because they need help scoring right now, and he's definitely somebody that I believe that could do it. He showed it. He hit some big shots tonight in that second half. So I was excited to see Flan step up and step into himself. As I would say as advertised. As he's been preseason and now. So I'm happy to see that from him.
Doster, 4 assists on 25 baskets tonight. That's not good. Their best offense is just kind of they're either playing bully ball, playing volleyball, getting that offensive rebound and going back up with it. That's their best offense. And, Xaivian Lee doesn't have to be a big-time scorer. He doesn't. He can average 8 points a game for this team. Just run the offense, get the bigs the ball where they don't have to work so hard to be able to manufacture baskets because they have the talent on the front line. We know that. Lobs, that certainly could work for this team and get them easy buckets. Low post entry passes where they're sealing. Like, it's not that hard with this front line, but I feel like that's the problem when you bring in a guy that came from the Ivy League that's trying to right now figure it out in the SEC and against high-level opponents. And then Boogie Fland, who's not really a point guard. Let's face it, he's not. He's more of a scoring guard.
I think this was kind of the game plan. Yeah, I think this was the game plan that Todd had when he put this roster together, was that we're going to go out and get two of the best off-the-dribble shot makers that are available in the portal. We're going to let them go out and try to make shots off the dribble. And if they miss, we have the best front line at going and getting offensive rebounds. And, oh, by the way, Tommy Hawk could end up being a lottery pick when things are all said. He's awesome for the record.
Yeah,
he's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's been doing.
So I think that's kind of like the way that they designed it. And I don't know if that's going to work if you don't have the ability to make, like, Xaivian Lee
also played 7 guys. Noster. They played 7 guys tonight. That's and again, Clavs he can shoot it, but he can be a liability in some aspects as well.
They got a lot of liabilities right now, but I will say that there's enough talent there that I'm not writing off a Todd Golden coach team yet. They're good. They haven't quite figured it out yet. I think they'll get there. We're going to get to the after. Syracuse fans, Michigan State fans, hang around. I promise we're going to talk about you guys when we get to the after.